across the old bridge and through the wooded lands we travel. For it is yet another episode of Strike the Earth. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Laughing Golem, and we're heading back over to Timble Town. I've done a little bit of work in between episodes. Since I defeated the End Dragon, I went on a bit of a raid and I got some nice gear for myself here. All diamond, and I need to get mending and such. And I did actually get some elytra, but I'm waiting to get mending and starting up some sort of fireworks sort of factory before I can really use those. Yeah, so you can see here I actually started building up the warehouse that I planned out a long time ago. There's nothing crazy in here yet, but this is unacceptable for the long run. Just trying to figure out what I want to do in here, because this is going to be where they store their logs and planks. Then out here they're going to have even more logs and planks being ready to trade with the jeweled caravan. And then if we keep traveling through here, you'll see some of this stuff, and you'll see also we have a bit of railing here. This is because I tried to get in villagers into some parts of the town, but I think in the future, for the sake of the series, I might get some flack for it, but I'm probably going to just have to spawn in a lot of the villagers where I need them, because I want this world to be absolutely filled with villagers. And I don't think it'll be possible in the long term to get that all through just minecarting around alone. Anywho, you can also see right here is a new building that I've been working on, and this is actually going to be like a bit of a bakery. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a bakery. I decided to build it kind of big because I wanted it to have a nice feel here. And if we actually go around here, we'll actually have a really nice little alleyway once we build up these houses that kind of gives a nice kind of tight feel. Yeah. So I built it kind of big just to kind of help take up that space, and I want it to be really cool inside. Have all sorts of pastries. Then over here is a little shopping district with a bit more smaller type of shops. Nothing as crazy and grandeur as that. But yeah, that's mostly what I've been working on in between episodes. So yeah, what we're probably going to be doing today is probably collecting more resources and such to keep working on these. And then, possibly on camera, I might work a little bit on some of it too. We go inside here. I really like how I'm kind of coming along with this, because I want there to be multiple different levels and layers. Make it feel really cool. And here I like this little, kind of like a bread stove that we got going here. I learned my lesson the hard way to always use fireplaces, like campfires for the fireplaces instead of actual fire, because fire spreads on, and I almost accidentally burnt down the entire pub since we were last here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this place. It's coming along really nicely. And then of course we got a little well here now. Just trying to show you all around before we start doing some stuff. Let's see if I can get a nice look. Yeah. Let's just take a quick look around. I think this place is coming together pretty nicely. And yeah. Alright, so first of order today is we're going to actually have to be collecting some oak logs, because I need to stock up on those. Oh, and you can also see in my inventory here, I also got some shulker boxes. One of them is dyed, one of them is not. But I got a wood box here, and I want to fill it with some of the oak logs. Nothing crazy, but just enough to help me build and style and things like that. And as you can see, my inventory and item management is still a complete mess, but I hope I get better. And yeah, some of the villages I do have in the city though, if we go up to the library, I'd like to show real quick before we head over to the nearby forest right there. To show off. Yeah, we also need to at some point actually decorate the outside of this too, because I can't just leave these bland forever, but I have no idea how I'm going to decorate these, so I have to find some sort of inspiration or something, because this just ain't going to cut it. But anywho, I don't think I've shown the inside of this place yet, but there's a spiral staircase that goes through it, and on the first floor above the main kind of area, we actually have a bit of like student housing. As you can hear, there's some librarians down here, and one of them actually sells mending, which is really awesome. We just gotta save up paper and such to actually get that from him, which would be, you know, really nice to have. Yes. I think there was 3 villagers in here, but I don't know what happened to the third one. Might have gotten bit by a zombie or something. Yeah, if we go up through here, this is kind of like the alchemy area where the students will come through and try to hone that skill particularly in their potion crafting. It's not their main forte, if they're not their main strength, but here, this is going to be the library area, and all these dirt blocks are actually going to be turned into bookshelves over time. There's going to be a level up here with all sorts of books and such, and then if we go up one more level, I'm going to have some sort of way up here, maybe like a ladder up to here, and then a ladder from here up to here. But if we head up here, this is actually where the mages and such store their... This is where they store their portal, at the very tippity top. So only the most select of the mages can go through here, as it is a very dangerous place that they have linked themselves to. But they have access to it, which is a lot more than most can say. And yeah, this is gonna have like little study corners and such. And I just put the bookcase down here because it seemed like they picked up the job quicker when I put this little when I put the lectern here instead of up there. So I think that's for the better. Anywho, yeah, just working on the design of this place. I tried to make this spot a bit more interesting and a bit more cramped. I think it worked out okay. I don't know why they're all in the one room right there though. It's kind of funny. Yeah, this is about accurate size of a dorm. If you don't know, I can say from experience. Yeah, so you get like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks maybe. These guys are lucky. They get individual cells. I mean, dorms. Totally not cells. And then if we scroll and go all the way back down here, we can head out. And in this area, I think I might have another library or something, or a lobby. This part, I'm not completely sure of what to do with, to be honest. But we'll figure it out. Ah, I really need to be careful with my horse. I always lose my horse. We're gonna have to find him. Or her. I don't really know. Here we go. Yeah, I need to keep a leash on him. Anywho. Yeah, I also like having this up here because it kind of feels pretty nice. And then, as we pass through here, one last thing. I actually built a little bit of a shrine right here. Kind of like in Breath of the Wild, how you see the little angel shrines. It's kind of like that, but to whatever this is supposed to be. I'm thinking a Cyclops angel type figure, right? And then here's a little donation cup. Oh, full of bronze, copper, coin looking things. Let's use our imaginations a little bit. But I think that looks pretty cool. I had to do a bit more here, but it's nice for now. Yeah, it feels really great to have all this new diamond gear. It's insane how many diamond things you find out in the end. Once you get past into the cities and stuff. It's insane. Completely changes the game. Diamonds and the overworld finding from mining is just... it's nothing compared to that. Alright. Let's do a bit of chopping out here. Now, one thing I'm saving up for in this series is a beacon, because that's going to also be so good to have. I'm just trying to think of all the ways I could help us to build faster and better. And that's one of the things I really love about survival, is we get to slowly improve over time. And you really get to feel connected to your world through that, you know? Whereas creative, you just kind of place it and it's done. Here, you really get to feel that you're building something. Yeah. We chop and we dig. I enjoy this creative process. Well, this isn't really a creative process right here, but I'll see y'all again when I'm done with the chopping. Alright everybody, so I got some of the logs that I needed for this project that we're working on here, this town here. Nothing crazy, I'm not too rich with the stuff yet. And I ain't got all the time to do things, but first of all, what we're going to be doing here is finishing off these stairs. They were originally cobblestone, but we got to change them out. And while I change them out, I got to talk with y'all a little bit about something I'm interested in. I think we should set up some sort of industrialization district. I know that this is all fantasy and such, but I think a bit of industrialization would be pretty interesting in here too. And also, as the Laughing Golem, I do need a nice place to live, as I am, you know, technically a machine, right? I am at the whim of my gears and my cogs. And also, just we need good ways to have some automation going for certain things of production, like food and food. Other things like if we could, I'd love to get a firework thing going. I think I said that earlier. Bit of a firework gunpowder type of farm. That would be really nice to have for, you know, the Elytra and such. And I think it'd also just be really fun because I love that kind of gritty feeling. And I think it'd be fun to try to inject a little bit of that into this fantasy world. Maybe I could try to emulate smog in some form or fashion. That'd be pretty sad, but also pretty hilarious. Not sure that's the right word to use there. But I think that'd be really cool if we could try to get some sort of smog effect going. Maybe we could have like a gray stained glass and such kind of in the air around us over there. And try to have really polluted looking streets, just really grimy. I think that'd be pretty interesting. But that's just me. I think one more will do. Got a bit here too. I'm just trying to... Now we gotta make a bit of a balcony up here for this part of it. I don't know what that part's here for. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm a bit of a blocky builder. I'm not the absolute best out there. But I try to improve every day, and this village is kind of meant to help get me into the swing of things here. As you can tell, it's kind of basic in terms of the different building styles in Minecraft. But I think it serves as a nice launch-off point. But yeah. I've been thinking about that industrial district, and I'll have to find a nice spot for it too. Maybe a place already covered in stone and such. But yeah, I've always fantasized about making a kind of real gritty looking area, kind of offset by maybe having like jazz music playing in the background and making it feel really bustling and hustling. Just have sprawling streets everywhere. Ah, I love that stuff. Yeah, I got a lot of different ideas for this series here and how we can make this world come to life. We also need to figure out a name for this fantasy world, I suppose. And a name for all this torch spam. I think I'm gonna try to mix in some andesite into the walls at some point, because just plain cobble walls looks pretty dull. You know, I actually did try to modify the texture pack a little bit, like the default, and trying to add a bit of a different variations to things like the cobble, but I just couldn't figure out how to get it to work. But maybe in the future I could try that again. It'd be really fun if I could make the game look more varied on its own. For the sake of the series here, you know, something more interesting than just blah. Anywho. Now we gotta wait for it to be nighttime. And we're also gonna have to work on what in the world we're gonna do for the roof here. That's gonna be fun figuring out. Maybe we could have... I don't know what we could have here. Because it's a bit of an odd shaped structure that we're working off of. We'll figure it out. And then it's funny, I constantly need wood. I really need to get a nice, you know, industrial type tree farm going there too. That'd be really fun. Alright. Yeah. Let's maybe start framing out some of the roof here. I think that would be a good idea. I think this should definitely be alongside whatever this is, like, and then we should have sort of like an A-frame right here. And then this part, because it's like so wide, I don't know if this should also be an A-frame, or if it should be some sort of just kind of offshoot thing where it's more flat. But we'll figure that out in due time. Alright, let's get the wood box here. Tons of wood. Yeah, I need so much wood of all sorts of types, you know? Never get enough of anything in Minecraft. That's the only issue with survival, but at the same time, you do feel more connected to your resources. Just doing a bit of this stuff. And to be fair, I did have a lot of the spruce wood at one point, but I used a good deal of it when I was working on the warehouse, which is not finished yet. Obviously. Yeah, another interesting thing is I'm going back to college here real soon. About a week or so. Yeah, I'll be back up there. Not the funnest of things, but, you know, guess you gotta go there. So I'm gonna try to make the most of it. Ah, I need more dirt filler. Gotta save on wood supplies and any supplies for that matter whenever you can. Dirt's a lot easier to get. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, this is probably a more lax episode after the tirade that was the Ender Dragon episode. I am sad to say this is probably coming out Sunday. Sorry about that. It's because partially because I was only able to finish it now. I'd recorded some stuff but didn't think it would be too entertaining, though then again, yeah. So you got this. I'm growing. I saw that my Ender Dragon video was one of my better ones. What am I? Oh, that's probably fine to have, considering how big this building is. I think it's okay if we have straight and then kind of like a triangle going through there. We're gonna make this work. So yeah, just to give us a bit of a base to go off of, we're gonna finish trying to get this through. And then I think this part we're just gonna have kind of flatten off and not be a part of the main sort of structure we got going here, because that would be way too big. I think way too big a scale. Because we don't want this roof to look comical, you know, just so big and massive it just doesn't fit in. Although it might, because a lot of the buildings here seem so far like they just got the bowed type roofs. But I want this one to have more of the traditional type of look. And we're out. We're gonna have to get more logs. Ouch. Alright, I just got logs and now I gotta get more logs. Perfect. Do I have any? Nope. Okay. Yeah, it's time for us to get some more logs to keep working on this. Alright, everybody. Just got back to the town here. I got some more wood, more spruce this time, and we're gonna kick right back into action here. I also picked up some beef. Nothing crazy, like I said. We just want to work on the baker's place today. Let me get that out of there. Why did I put that in there? Yeah, I'm enjoying having a looting sword. It makes it so that way, you know, anytime I want stuff, I get a bit more with it. Just makes it all that much better. I love that feeling of progression in this game. And the crazy thing about it is it's all kind of self-led. You don't have to progress in the game. You could technically just build and build just with stone tools if you really wanted to, but who wants to do that? Let's be real. Anywho, I think with how big this is going to be, I think I'm going to actually do something a bit different from what I'm used to. Well, actually, no. That's what I kind of did over there. Never mind. This isn't that big a deal. I'm trying to figure out how I want this to be. I think it'll be better overall if I do it kind of like this. Yeah. Not like that. I'll have to take that out in a little bit. Yeah. Let's just kind of make our way to the top here. Okay, we're right here now. And actually, if we're lucky, yep, we can replace that. Let's grab this log that we misplaced real quick. Swoop back up. And make this place look pretty cool. Darn it. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. And then just ever so satisfyingly get rid of that dirt layer. This dirt we can keep. This dirt we need. Okay. Let's just start off from the bottom over here. I like having that bit of overhang, especially on larger builds. It just feels nice, you know? Everything in Minecraft is just trying to make something that feels nice. Boom. Boom. Awesome. Back at the top. Let's take a look at our fine creation. Ooh, that was a nice jump. Okay, let's take a look at that. That looks nice. That looks cool. I like that feeling. I'm glad that we finally have an actual looking roof thing here. That's the closest one to this type of roof, but yeah, that looks nice. Okay, let's keep working on the structure here. Let's make this thing look pretty snazzy. Alright, so I guess we just get started on this end now. Let me get out some more wood, actually. Let me just get out all the wood. There is a good chance we're going to be going straight back to the forest. I'm just so bad about this resource planning stuff. That's one thing I need to go ahead and do at some point, and just feel bad to say it, but I might just have to, you know, just bunker down and do it, you know? Put some elbow grease in, and just collect a bunch of wood. And then let's just fall down here. I think that's... Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. We don't keep that one. We get rid of these. Okay, awesome. It's looking pretty snazzy. But yeah, that's also another reason I want to get some sort of automatic tree farm or something going. I don't know how automatic I can make it unless I use some sort of TNT duping system. Which I have no experience with, but might be worth it. All those technical YouTubers and such, they make it look like a lot of fun, if I'm being honest. Ooh, what should we do about this? Should we have these also go up? Ooh. I don't know if I want those to go up. Because what would these really align with? They don't really go anywhere on that side. Unless I just, like, blocked it off or something. We'll have to figure that out. But for now, let's just beam across here. And it looks like night's about to fall. So maybe after we beam across here, we can figure something out. Or maybe we could just not worry about that part too much for now and figure out what looks nice. So maybe on the inside it will go all the way across, but on the outside it just won't look like that. You know, since you can't really see both at the same time, it'll probably look fine. Alright, here we go. Time to take a nap, I suppose. And awaken we do. Nice. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty cool. I think we're gonna have a nice sort of area here on our hands. I want to take a look at the other side just to see what it looks like too. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a good look. I can really feel the town starting to come together. I can't wait for when Timble Town will be complete. I don't know what will count as complete, but at least semi-complete will be nice. I love seeing builds come together like this. It's just so nice. And I know it looks kind of funny, but for bigger builds, I'm just deciding just to use blocks. Just because I don't think it's worth it to just have stairs for such a big build. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just better just to have it like as blocks. That's just my opinion on the matter. Maybe I'm just a little lazy with it. I don't know. But yeah, I think also, actually, I could just have this kind of actually be a part of this layer too. Just have this be one big layer. I think I just came up with a solution for this. That's nice, it's nice. Nice. Interesting. 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 Ooh, I don't know what I want to do for this middle block here where they cross paths. I guess I'll just favor this way. No particular reason or anything, just trying to think of what'll look interesting. Yeah, that might be a nice idea. So we'll need some stone bricks for the roof here, which, if I'm not mistaken, I might actually have some. Probably not in my cobblestone drawer. Let's see if I got any spare here. Actually, hold on. Well, actually, no, I could use that, but just trying to clear my inventory out here a little bit. Is this all taken? Okay. Oh, not that one. And I know we have some more of this stuff here. Maybe not as much as I thought. Let's see if we got anything here in the stone box. Nope, just cobblestone. Great. I'm using it more than I thought I was. Actually, oh, 3 stone for there. Extra 4-bit there. Nice. Ah, those poor llamas. Soon they'll become obsolete. Yes, through the power of shulker boxes and elytra, you shall not be needed by me anymore. I'll still have you around for, you know, look's sake. But, yeah, it was nice knowing you. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Looking for any possible... Ooh, nice. Any stuff here. Any at all. Nope. Okay. I guess we'll just have to go with this. No problem there. And yeah, we're definitely gonna have to fill this in with those 2. That'll make it look so much nicer. Actually, I think we've done enough building for the episode, and I'd like to end off on a more interesting note. And I think I found a good spot for industrialization to take place. Take this area here, almost like a valley. And we got a bit of a village over there too, which can be affected, yes, quite thoroughly affected by our ongoings. And we got a mountain here, which could have some coal mines and such. And I think this place, with it being kind of a blank canvas, we'll be able to build our own sort of environment out of this. And I want to go off the wall with this. I want this industrial district kind of thing going on. I want it to be crazy, insane, and I want it to be fun. Anywho, hopefully this isn't too bad an episode. I hope y'all have enjoyed. Not too much going on. But yeah, this is, I think, also another place we're going to be working on. Got this cool mountain here too. We could capitalize on all the rivers here as well. Just make this place really, really cool. Anywho, strike the earth, everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.